You don't need to go to Niagara Falls when you can eat some Brian balls.
What is going on, NASCAR diecast collectors and diecast reviewers on YouTube? This is Original Big Brian here, and today, guys, I'm going to bring you guys with, I know, another NASCAR diecast review, guys. Wow, I think I'm actually back on my game on these. Probably not as much as Race Day 2011, but but he is the diecast king. But I'm going to probably be doing these, of course, you know, once every good amount of while when I get new diecast, guys. But I do have a new diecast, actually some new diecast to show you guys for today. And it's on a promotional car, guys. And the last time we reviewed a promotional car on this channel was back in, right before I went to my Indy trip, which was back in April. I reviewed the James Madison University 164 promo by Matt DiBenedetto, and that was a really cool looking car. But I got another good treat for you guys. So without further ado, guys, let me show you what I have in store for you guys today, if you guys have not read the title yet. And this diecast review is presented by Lester's Diecast, and we are reviewing today by the Alex Bowman 2016 Advanced Auto Parts promo car. Yep, guys, we have another promo I have for you guys to review today, and my oh my, this car has some really cool features to it that I am really looking forward to show you guys. And it's also promo, you can tell, because it has a nice cool looking box. And usually I'm not big fans of these plain boxes, but for promos, we'll probably have to do a good 360 view because, you know, these having boxes like these are kind of rare nowadays. But pretty cool looking box. I mean, kind of straightforward, but kind of goes well with what the car is. I mean, you got the paint scheme that kind of lines up well with that. Yeah, the barcode, all that wonderful stuff. Ages 4 and up, you know, all that good stuff underneath, you know, licensees and all that wonderful stuff. But let's get to the diecast and forget about this box, shall we? Alrighty, people, and here's the box. So that was a nice little close-up right there of the car. Here's the beauty at person, guys, and man, oh man, this car looks pretty nice, and it's got a kind of cool new features to this. I mean, first of all, it's got a matte finish to it. And if you guys aren't familiar with what kind of finishes these cars have, they're usually a good glossy finish. So as I pull out, let's see, you know, my Car Lovers Comcast car, see how this is very glossy and very shiny. On this card, they actually do not have that, and it's just a nice matte finish, which looks nice. You know, it works well with black, with cars with black, like they did with the Kurt Busch Haas car from a couple years ago in 2014, and some other cars like the Ryan Newman Quicken Loans cars. So really glad they incorporated with this car right here, because from what the renders looked like, it looked like this car was going to be glossy. But really cool to see that they decided to do that this year. As I show you guys a 360 view of this car. Got the nice little Chevrolet Camaro mold, looking really nice. Speaking of molds, guys, this is the first Xfinity car that we are getting forever in Lionel with the PTC molds. So that's kind of rare because that's actually a first time we got right here. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what I could think about that. I'm sure the quality is a little less than, you know, your standard EL molds. But yeah, but still I would recommend getting this car, since this is the only Alex Bowman car that they are making for this year, since all the other cars got canceled, and I believe the 120 version of this car did got canceled as well. But you're probably wondering how I got this car, guys, and how I got this car was actually on eBay. But what the original promotion was, you were supposed to go to Advanced Auto Parts. Thank God I didn't say Advanced AutoZone, or swear to God, I don't know why. I'm a car guy. I should know better than saying what my parts are, what my car parts stores are. Goodness. But I did say it. I mean, I must have said it right now, but, you know, I didn't say it as a mistake like I did on previous episodes of the NASCAR Diecast News. Oh boy, I'm sure my friends are going to really crucify me for this review. But, yep, guys, the Advanced Auto Parts car, how I got this car. Like I said, I got on eBay for about a good, you know, 10, 11 bucks or so, which ain't too bad because it is a promo car, and, you know, they're a lot more, you know, rare than, and they have a lot more, you know, rarity to them than, you know, your traditional Lionel racing cars that you see online or at the retails. And how you get this car was actually how the Valvoline promo was last year with Dale Jr.'s car. From last year, the Don's a Throwback car, you had to buy like a certain amount of oil to get this car. And this one's actually only at Advanced Auto Parts. Like the other car was a Walmart exclusive, but this is now an Advanced Auto Parts exclusive car. But luckily I found this on eBay to show you guys the review of this car. And like I said, pretty nice. I mean, the camera, I mean, my camera that's showing this, I mean, the red is kind of accurate. I mean, it's a little more darker in person, but on camera it does look kind of nice, especially with the matte black, with the matte finish it has right there. So I guess we'll review the sponsors, because you know that this is what makes the car look very interesting. So we got the Xfinity. This is my first time I'm reviewing an Xfinity car, so this is gonna hopefully go very well. We got the Xfinity logo right on top of the windshield. And then we also got the Advanced Auto Parts logo. Thank the Lord I said that right. God, I'm so nervous to say that now because I'm always going to say, oh, it's Advanced AutoZone car. Wrong. We got the Chevrolet Camaro and the number 88, which decal looks a little funky, but oh well. The JR Motorsports logo, which is awesome. Got that nice bright yellow splitter like they are for most of the Hendrick or Junior Motorsports cars. You know, your traditional contingencies. Holy crap, there's barely any contingencies on this car. Wow. Thank God I don't review contingencies anymore because they're kind of pretty useless now. I mean, look at that, guys. Look at that. That's sad. Seeing only, you know, 5 contingencies on the right under the A post. That is wow, guys. Where has NASCAR come? Where, guys? Where are them sponsors? This is Junior Motorsports, dude. Come on. We got Alex Bowman's name right on top, and we got a bunch of various small logos right there that I can barely read. I do see Armor Foods, Frightline, Safety Clean, and Miller. The other ones I cannot read unless you have, you know, mouse eyes, but who knows. You got Exalta and Valvoline on the C pillar. Of course, you got good old number 88 with the trademark dot right there. Hunt Brothers Pizza, Goodies, that's a good sponsor right there. Advanced Auto Parts, One Main Financial, I heard they're returning next year, ironically. Armor Foods again, I mean, God, lots of sponsorship with the Armor card. American Ethanol logo, which looks really, well, let's just say it's missing the American side. You see right there, you can only see the ethanol, but the American is kind of screwed up in that hole. Yeah, I'm not going to leave any sex jokes on this review. If you want to watch that, go to Race Day 2011's channel. Let's see right here. Let's see if this car will focus pretty well. Oh, yeah, it should be. We got, on the back of this car, we got the wonderful Chevrolet logo. I mean, Chevrolet, can't go wrong with that. Chevrolet is awesome. Advanced Auto Parts, and we got a nice rear camera right there, and the Camaro back bumper, which looks nice with the fake tailpipes, but it still looks pretty dope. Seam 88. And a bunch of other radio sponsors right here, like RE, Mac Tools, and Bosch. Over here, we got Fire Alarm Services Incorporated. How lovely. Always be safe around fires, kids, because you might die eventually if you don't know your proper fire safety needs. Little tips of motivation for you all. Yeah, and the Xfinity cars, this is the first time I'm seeing this. The Bowman, Alex Bowman's last name on the rear of the car, which I still think looks freaking odd, just... my God, what were they thinking, NASCAR? And Advanced Auto Parts on the top of the car with the number 88. And if Race Day 2011 was in this review, oh, this side's the same as the left. That was a horrible impression of my best friend. But, you know, I love having fun on these reviews, but still pretty cool right here. So the paint scheme is pretty basic, in my opinion, but it's basic but nice. I mean, like I said, we got that nice bright yellow splitter that's standard for most of the Chevrolets, including the junior, mostly standard for most of the Junior Motorsports cars. And, you know, most of the cars, this nice flat maroonish color. It's like a dark red, so I think that's maroon. I mean, I don't know. I don't know my colors too well, or specific colors, but I'm sure that's maroon. But if you want to get really technical about what color it is, then... oh well, that's just the baseline of it. And we got this nice little jagged lines right here, or how Rob Race Day 2011 calls it, hairs, which is kind of neat, you know. I mean, heck, right there, it kind of does look like hairs, but I don't know why would a bunch of random hairs be on a car, on a Advanced Auto Parts car. But creativity much? But you got some nice, good jagged lines that are black and they're outlined in white, which makes the car, you know, spike up a little bit. Okay, I got to be done with these sting puns, dude. God, just... puns ruin NASCAR Diecast reviews. I should know that. God. Oh, man. But very nice looking car. Like I say, you know, this car, it's nice, you know. And for a little side-by-side comparison, I'm trying to do this mandatory with all my diecasts. So I'll do a little comparison for you guys because you guys always like this. And I'll do a little comparison of another 88 car. And this is probably not the best accurate car to do comparisons with, but it's the Spin Master car from last year, the Tax Slayer car. And yeah, guys, I mean, as you can clearly see right here, there are some big differences with Spin Master's mold and Lionel's mold. You can probably easily tell which one's more accurate, and even down to the splitters. I mean, I don't know. I do like that bright yellow a bit, but I think this yellow shade could go well with the Advanced Auto Parts car because it's a little more darker. This one's kind of like too bright, but like I said, that's most of what the standards are for here. We got, you know, they got the Xfinity logos right on here, so that's really cool right there. I mean, this car is a lot more squarish. You can see the hood is a lot more squarish, and this one's a little more rounded. And there's even indents right here. Well, there's indents right here on the mold, as you can clearly see. But on this one, it's just completely flat, like so. And of course, the tires, you can basically say they look the same, but the decaling does look a little bit better on the Lionel version. And of course, you know, you got a black interior on the Lionel cars and the white interior on the NASCAR Authentic Spin Master cars. And this is a Spin Master car, guys, so you guys can easily tell right here what's what. But as you can clearly see, guys, look how many contingencies there were from last year to this year. My God, that is just sad, guys, sad. C-Pillar looks the same right here, so we got the same sponsorships. We do got another sponsor right there, which I don't know what that is. And paint scheme does look different too. I've kind of noticed, guys, I mean, this 88 car right here, the Advanced Auto Parts car, this kind of is giving me a Tax Slayer. I think this is the scheme that Tax Slayer actually had, not last year, but a couple years ago, because it does look very familiar in my opinion. So maybe that's why I'm kind of liking this car, because it's giving me some vibes from the number 5 Tax Slayer car and the 88 Tax Slayer car that was from 2013 or 2014, I think. So that's pretty cool right there, but you do see some differences right there in what these cars look like. The back, another big difference as well. I mean, you can clearly see which one's more accurate. Lionel definitely did a good job, you know, with accuracy. Spin Master, they tried, but you saw how they are, guys. And of course, you know, I mean, that's the top of this car. And yeah, you can clearly see there's another big difference right there. They don't have the last name on there. But, you know, at least they tried. But yeah, this probably ain't really the best comparison right here, but still will be good enough for sure. Oh, and the bottom of the car. Not too much of a difference, but a little more detailing done on this car. And this car does feel a little more heftier than this nice plastic car we have right here. But what can I say about this car? I think this is a better buy than, you know, than this car right here, which was from Spin Master. So if you guys do end up finding this on eBay, I would highly recommend getting it, because it is a nice car and it is a promo car. And if you guys are very collector worthy of collecting promo diecast, and this is another car you should get right here, especially if you're a big fan of these nice little boxes that they come with promos. That's probably another reason why I like promos, because of these nice cool boxes. But that's about it for this NASCAR diecast for you guys. Tell me what you guys think of this car, and we'll get on to some more NASCAR diecast reviews very shortly. But for now, guys, this is Original Big Bry signing off, and so long for now, everybody.